Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Full extension, and he brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, New England. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen taking right to the air. Finds the in route complete. This is ahead for about 5. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give on the counter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a New England first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
May now from the gun. It is caught left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a defeat.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Working quickly here.
56, 56.
Allen on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it on 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 3rd and short. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
To the air on first down, May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
May not a throw on third. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Going play action, May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he has the New England touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Off 52. Sunday. 5 wide. That's it.
Allen setting up play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets face a 4-point deficit. Josh Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Brawley's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. He throws a bullet to the set. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets pushing for a late spark before halftime.
Half 10. Hey, tight. What's that?
On first down, Allen. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
We really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Half 85. Alert! Look out!
To the air again, Allen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Back to the air. It's May. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Jets might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Brushes him off with ease. And he's across midfield into Patriot territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. He can run it.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Hall. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Five wide. Middle. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here's May. Escapes out to the left. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for May. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On play action, here's May. Connects on the crosser. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. To the air yet again, May. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Mason gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Off 52. Look out.
Allen to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. To the air on 1st down, May. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Throw left side, complete. Breaks through, and he might break away. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. May. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Made a throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
May now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, Cougar 19.
Pierce off the middle. Will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Monday. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's going deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Go.
Hand off to the back. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
19 right. Go.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Cade. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most